Hey, Mud Squad, welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's check to make sure the notification went out, that the sound's working, and then we'll get into what's going on today. Kind of interesting. Yeah. Let's see. Yep, notification went out, and sound's working. Let's see. Yep, notification went out. So, I gotta find what I'm looking for. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? So today I'm going to start working on my SpongeBob, which is a square. And I've also got, if I can figure out where I put them. Oh, I know I got that far. Oh, there we go. I have some fun facts that I'll read while we're working. Hey, B. All right, so I got those pulled up. So, yeah, let's get started. So this is a square. This is going to be my first. Why is my camera not? I swear, people. I swear. I need a new camera. And then, of course, it doesn't put my background back on there. There we go. So this will be my first big square I've done. I've done the small owl stickers, which were squares. So technically, I have done a square, but this will be the first large scale square I'm doing. This is a 30 by 40 of SpongeBob and let's see who else is in there. Patrick. I guess he's on one of the jellyfish. Mr. Krabs. Gary the snail. Sandy. Oh, I didn't even realize Plankton's in there. And Squidward. Oh, cool. So, where have I even started with stuff? I know I've kind of been MIA. I've been here. I've been around, but I haven't been around, kind of thing. It's just been crazy. Let's just put it that way. Just been crazy. I may actually use ABs and SpongeBob's eyes. And I do actually want to use some ABs in this. In this painting, so I don't want to possibly bring up the I'm just going to work a small square. There we go. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, probably I may put some ABs in SpongeBob's teeth and in his eyes because they're white. So let's go with the first fact. The shortest war in history was between Britain and Zanzibar in 1896. It only lasted 38 minutes. Okay. That was a long fight. That sounds like a he said, she said fight. Let's see. First, I just realized the painting goes this way, right? But the letters go this way. So okay. I find that a little strange, but hey, this is for Get Your Weird On. So let's see. All right, so instead of starting down there, I like to always start at the bottom, so I'm just gonna block it off right about there. Hey Jamie, welcome in. So where do I start with? Where have I been? I just had to take some time to decompress. Oh yeah, I just had to take that mental break due to a few things. So, but I'm back. I believe I have a live schedule for every day this week with working on something, because I'm not only still doing the Great D-Stash, or the Great Stash Down, I mean, and DP Bingo. I'm also doing hashtag jungle, this is SpongeBob, Tammy. This is my SpongeBob picture. This is for Get Your Weird On. I'm also doing Mermaids and Magic. I'm doing a Tinkerbell picture for that one. It's Tink and for her friends. I'm doing a Ship in a Bottle. That is also for, I cannot remember Judy and Debbie's hashtag is something about oceans. My brain is scatterbrained right now, y'all. I'm doing a Blue-Eyed Tiger. That is for Diamond Grandma's jungle theme. So yeah, so I got the SpongeBob, the Tinkerbell, the Blue-Eyed Tiger, and the Ship in a Bottle that I'm working on. Yeah, these are these are actually reusable stickers as well. These are made to go on like water bottles and those type things. So they're waterproof, removable stickers. I got all the ones that are on here right now. They all came from a pack I got a couple months ago. I just got a new pack, and I do have a video that will be coming out of me revealing all 300 stickers in that pack. So I just don't know when that will be coming out, but it will be coming out. So let's go with fact number 2. The largest snowflake on record was 15 inches wide and 8 inches thick. Whoo! No, that'd be a snow apocalyptic snowflake. Okay, now see, I don't know if this fun fact for number 3 is actually accurate or not, but it's kind of funny. Humans share about 50% of their DNA with bananas. Okay, I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm a little crazy, because I'm on, monkeys and bananas. That's it. I guess I keep forgetting I can turn this sideways. Okay. Oh, thank you. They didn't want to cooperate. There. Let's go with another fact, and then I'll tell you some more about what's going on. A group of flamingos is called a flamboyance. Okay. So, on that note, let's see. Other than taking the time off, I need to pour some of these out. I got a little too many in here. I had to take a step back. I just had some stuff I had to deal with, and yeah, it threw me for a loop. Still kind of trying to process and handle it, but it is what it is. Yeah. Let's just put it this way. Was seeing someone, and they don't live that far from me, but because I don't drive, they said, oh, I don't think it's going to work. So I don't know if I'm more pissed or what at it. So, And they did this all via text. But it is what it is. Plus, they got their nose out of whack because I said I was cutting and dyeing my hair. So, yeah. As y'all can see, I have a new do. But I change my hair this time of year every year anyway, so. I could see this is going to be a lot more. Oops. Oh, I hate when I do that. I turn it stupid like that off all the time. There we go. But it is what it is. So I took some time to process that. Still trying to process a little bit of that situation, but there's some other stuff that's just too personal to get into. Yeah. So let's go with the next fun fact. The world's largest grand piano was built by a 15-year-old in New Zealand. Ooh, I'd love to see that. Bet you that's pretty. I think grand pianos are pretty. Okay. The next fact is cows have best friends. And that kind of is true. If you look at cows, they will associate and hang with other cows in the field. It's like I have a buddy system. Okay, see, now this is one I didn't really need to know, but okay. My sister might want to know this one. Sloths only defecate once a week. So sloths only go to the bathroom once a week. Yeah, um, it was just a process. I was actually hitting a burnout, creative burnout. And when I start feeling that, I actually do take time away. Um, because I know if I don't, my content will suffer. Okay, I hear a helicopter, but that is not Trooper 4. Yeah, true. Davey, they are no sloths are a lazy animal. But my sister loves them. My sister loves sloths. That's got to be a military helicopter because that ain't Troop 4. I was gonna say that was. I knew that wasn't Troop 4. Our state police. I could tell the sound of our state police helicopter. It has a unique sound. All right. The longest time between two twins being born is 87 days. Wow. That's weird. So you could tell somebody, yeah, I'm 87 days older than my twin. Oh, wow. That's weird. Oh, cool, V. Yeah, like I say, I'm working on SpongeBob and Friends. Working on Tinkerbell and Friends. Because it's for the other fairies with her. Um, I'm working on a blue-eyed tiger, and I'm working on a ship in a bottle. I probably finish the ship in the bottle here later, because it's only a 30 by 30. So this, like I say, this isn't a really. I guess I can say this is my really first big square painting I'm doing. See, I'd love to do a Czech pencil, but I don't have the room because his paintings are so huge. And I don't have the workspace to work on anything. Probably, I'm going to say I probably could work as something about an um, 80 by 80 maybe is about the biggest I could work on my desk. And that's pushing it because my, my picture rain is 51 by 76, and that's just a tight fit too. So it may be smaller. It may only be 70. I can't go no bigger than, like, say, 80. Um, I don't know how people can lay squares and rounds with tweezers. I have seen people do that. I just cannot get that. You know, I know I can multi-place a little bit on here. I have been able to do that, but I tend not to try to multi-place with the squares yet because I'm still, I'm still getting used to these. I want to order some dot stick to practice, or some double-sided adhesive maybe, to practice with squares on multi-placing them, just like on a piece of paper or whatever. How do you all do that, Tammy? I tried with the owls, and I couldn't. I felt more shaky in my hand trying to use the tweezers, and I have a good pair of pointy angle tweezers too. I can remove squares and rounds with these all day long. I'm good at removing drills with tweezers, but I cannot lay drills with tweezers. But I can remove them all day long. I knew you were going to get in the window one of these, Zoe. I'm shocked you're just getting found now it's open. Nice day, so I opened the window to breeze in. But Zoe, you knocked my camera off again. I need to figure out why this has a short in it. We'll just go. Yeah, I try. I mean, my hands were so shaky trying to lay them. But this is one of the metal tips, but this one's actually for squares. So this one's shaped for squares. So I dedicated this pin to my squares. Of course, my favorite. Oh my God, this has been my favorite pin right here. This is for my rounds. And then I have these two set up for, this is one, this came from Mindy's Diamond Moment when I won something from her. So I set this up for special drills. And then this one was in my Ticket to Ride package that I got from Tmall. So I set that up for specials. This one I got in my package when I won from You Can Call Me Butter, aka Randy. And then this one came from Axe and Iron on Etsy. And then, of course, I got all my other metal placers and some other single placers that I can use I use them mostly for special drills. I want to get some more of these type of pins, so I can put all my special, all my multi-placer tips on these type of ink pens, and go from there. All right, let's go with another fun fact. Sea otters hold hands while they sleep to prevent themselves from drifting away. And they do it is so cute. I've actually seen video of that. The shortest complete sentence in the English language is I am. I never realized I am was a complete sentence. Okay, you learned something new. Well, Tammy, I won from Tia and Lizzie. I won the gift card to Tima shop, right? And then I won a pin in the pin stand. I won a little goodie bag from Nick's through um, Blunts and Gems event last month. I turned around and I won a $50 Amazon gift card from Crafty Chef Diamond. What else have I done? And turn around night before last, I won another $15 gift. I won a $15 gift card to DP with Sparklers and Tima's Live. So yeah, I've just been on a lucky streak. I'm like, geez, I know things come, good things come in threes, but that's like 6 things, Is that like double luck or something? So I usually don't have that kind of luck, but I don't know why I had that luck this past few times. And I enter events, but it's not because of the prizes. I enter the events for the fun, getting to know new people, getting to see what everybody's working on. Thank you, V. You know, um, I used to be a part of the coin community, and over there were some people that they would only enter things because they wanted that prize. They weren't entering just because, hey, this is getting to know people. This is putting your brand, because your YouTube channel name is your brand. So you're putting yourself out there, by entering into these events and participating in, engaging with other people that are doing, whatever they're doing. So, I look at it that way. I'm engaging with everyone else. I'm sharing what I'm doing, liking what they're sharing, and we're, complimenting each other's, work and everything. Because I live vicariously through the people who do anything bigger than an 80 by 80. Because I'd be like, I'd love to be able to. It's just I know I don't have the space, and that would take me a year to do. So, I love to, I know I can't afford, Diamond Art Club, and I was gifted a Diamond Art Club, but, I know I can't afford that right now. There may be a time in my life I will be able to. But I love to watch when people unbox. Oh, yes, she's got some beautiful paintings. I love some of the ones Jay Wall's got. And Dakota and Hannah Lynn. And there was one my mom seen in Hobby Lobby. Me and her fell in love with because she said it reminded her of Thomas Kincaid. It reminded her of a Thomas Kincaid picture, but we cannot remember who the artist was, and so I haven't been able to look it up. But but you know, and the spanglers and everything. I love to watch people unbox all these, you know, and the sneak peeks of, you know, like the Diamond Art Club. And I love watching Rose Prophet's ones that she puts up. Her artwork is so gorgeous. You know, yeah, and like I said, I know I probably never, you know, may in anytime soon be able to afford those type of pictures, but I still love to watch. You know, I love to watch those videos, and by me watching them videos, that is supporting that creator. You know, that's like a creator coming to watch one of my videos or my live stream. That's a way of supporting. You know, you don't have to super chat them. You don't have to, you know, yes, I have my Cash.App if people want to donate to that, but you don't have to donate to that. You know, just liking and sharing and stopping by just to say hi, even if it's for a few minutes. You know, that's supporting a content creator. You know, what's Sam say? Bunch of gems. Word of mouth is always free. So by Dominic Davidson, yeah. By someone saying, hey, go, you know, I watched this cool video, you know, go check out this creator. You know, you're promoting them. Same thing with a person's small business. You know, if someone has a small business, even if you can't buy from it, you can share them out. You can, you know, share them out by word of mouth. Share a link out to their website, or, you know, whatever. It gets me that people just, I don't know, they just don't, you know, they're too lazy to I guess go find a link and share it. I mean, I've seen people say, oh, that's, you know, that's too much work. I'm like, it's called copying and pasting, people. You know. All right, let's see. An octopus has 3 hearts. All righty then. And this one I think is kind of not true. Honey never spoils. I've actually seen honey that has gone bad. And the only reason I'm saying that is because if you dip out of your honey jar, like, and you spread that on something with butter or whatever, you're contaminating your honey. But yes, truthfully, if you don't dip out of your honey jar, yeah, your honey won't ever spoil. The longest word in the English language is 189,819 letters long. Okay, I'm curious. Alexa, what is the longest word in the English language?
I don't know that one.
Hey, Google, what is the longest word in the English language?
Pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis. According to Berlitz, in that case, what's the longest word in the English language dictionary? It's pneumono-ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
Who, the, what, how, the, what, the, who, ha. Holy deleted TV, Chris. Okay. Yeah, hey, Sam. That's a word I'll never be using in my everyday English language. Okay, here's another. Yeah, I know, right, Tammy? Here's another fun fact I don't think I really wanted to know or had knowledge of wanting to know. Some turtles can breathe. Some turtles can breathe through their rear ends. Why did this thing think I needed to know that fun fact? How is that a fun fact? I did not need to know that some turtles can breathe out their ass. Yeah, that's wow. Okay, that just made me forget what letter I was putting down. Else. Oh my God, that's this next one's just kind of gross. But the world's oldest piece of chewing gum is over 9,000 years old. Oh, I knew this one. A cat has 5 toes on its front paws, but only 4 on their back. Unless they're polydactyl, and then a polydactyl cat can have anywhere from 6 to 10 toes on any foot. What is it with some of these facts? Oh my God, here's another one. Here's another poop one. Wombats have cube-shaped poop. Yeah, okay. That's as bad as need to know a sloth only poops once a month or once a week or something like that. A group of owls is called a parliament. I knew that. Uh, Crocodiles cannot stick their tongue out. Okay, this one's creepy. Because I don't care for these myself. The world's largest spider weighed over 6 ounces. Ooh. Okay, now this next fact. Oh my God, this was pretty weird and cool at the same time. The fingerprints of a koala are so indistinguishable from humans that they have on occasion been confused at a crime scene for human fingerprints. Well, there you go, people. You want to commit a crime? Take a koala with you. Let them leave the fingerprints. Okay. A rhinoceros's horn is made of compacted hair. Of course, everybody knows this one. A baby kangaroo is called a joey. Huh. A snail can sleep for 3 years. I might be part snail the way I sleep. The world's oldest living tree is over 4,800 years old. Butterflies can taste with their feet. The oldest known musical instrument is a 40,000-year-old flute made from a vulture's wing bone. Okay. The human nose can detect over 1 trillion different scents. Do what, Mom? Whatever. Armadillos are the only animal that get leprosy. Okay, I'm never going near an armadillo. A shrimp's heart is located in its head. Okay. The largest living organism in the world is a fungus in Oregon that covers over 2,200 acres. Wow. Huh. Elephants are the only mammal that can't jump. The first recorded pizza delivery was to Queen Margherita of Savoy in 1889. Damn, they've been delivering pizza since 1889? Shit. The shortest commercial flight in the world was between two Scottish islands and lasted just 2 minutes. In Japan, there is a train station that has no entrance or exit. It was built specifically to allow commuters to admire the view of the Setu Island Sea. Alrighty then. So, okay, that's just weird. You know, you have a train station with no entrance and exit. Okay. The short, I already read that one. A kangaroo can hop up to 30 feet in one jump. Holy shit. Okay, you do you, boo. A group of ferrets is called a business. That's cute. A hummingbird weighs less than a penny. Dang. A blue whale's heart is so big a human could swim through its arteries. Well, I can't swim, so I will not be going into it. The first webcam was created at the University of Cambridge to keep an eye on a coffee pot. Wow. The Great Wall of China is not visible from space with the naked eye. I would hope if you're that far up in the sky that it wouldn't be. Let's see. What else do I have? That's all the fun facts. I guess I could do I do have some get to know me's. All right, let's go with I'll go with those. Okay, so there may be some of these I don't answer because they're kind of personal. But anyway, what are some of your nicknames? Well, my nieces and my nephews will call me either Shell or Auntie Shell. I go by MUTTNUTT, Mutters. A lot of my family on my mom's side and my dad's side always call me by my middle name. So, where were you born? A small town in Maryland. Your biggest fear? Small spaces. I am claustrophobic, so my biggest fear is small spaces. Favorite hobby? Diamond painting, resin, polymer clay, video games. Favorite book author? Favorite book or author? The author would be James Patterson, and my favorite book by him would have to be Along Came a Spider. What? Okay, B. Favorite movie or TV show? Movies would be Best Little House in Texas, All Three of the Smokey and the Bandits, anything by John Wayne in it, especially McClintock, Atari, Donovan's Reef, Circus World, The Toy with Richard Pryor and Jackie Gleason, the Beverly Hillbillies movie, Dukes of Hazzard movies, favorite TV shows, First 48, any of the NCISs, any of the CSIs. Let's see. Oh God, what's that one? Oh my God, I'm drawing a Blue Bloods. But Tom Selleck was the original one in the movie, in the TV show. That was low. And that weren't even Troop 4. I know y'all heard that helicopter. Oh, Magnum PI. That's the name of it. Let's see. Of course, I like a lot of the cooking shows. I have a lot of favorite shows. Favorite childhood memory? That would have been going to the beach with family. I don't care, Mother. Oh my God, she can shut up now. I just lost it. Do you have any siblings? If so, how many? Yes, I have one sister. Your favorite type of music? I like anything but jazz and the blues. I don't like jazz. I don't like blues. I love, oh my God, I am a huge country music fan, though. Huge country music fan. What is your favorite type of food? I like seafood. I love fried chicken and macaroni and cheese. I like stewed tomatoes. I have a lot of favorites. Do you have any pets? If so, what are they? Yes, I have a cat. I own one cat, and my mom actually owns 4 cats. She has 3 outside cats, and 5 outside cats if the one comes back. He tends not to come back. And 1 inside cat. What the heck is this helicopter doing? I'm like sitting here watching it out my window. I know you guys can hear that helicopter over my house. This is crazy, y'all. This is why my channel is called MUTTNUTT'S Crazy World. Yeah, so now you see where the crazy world comes in at. No, it's not medical, because our medical is our state police helicopter. And that's not our state police helicopter. Believe me, this is a small, looks like a little Bell Ranger helicopter. And it's not the one that checks our electric lines, because we do have one that will fly low to check our electric lines. It's not that one. It's not our local news station helicopter, neither, you know, and so I know that. I don't know. I've never, it's weird. So, favorite travel destination, that would be Ocean City, Maryland. Oh my God. I know a lot of people say, well, you don't live that far. You can go there anytime you want. Yeah, so it's still my favorite place to go. That or Chincoteague, Virginia, down to the park down there, the state park, and the beach, because you get to see the wild ponies. Biggest accomplishment, getting monetized on my YouTube channel. Nope, I am not near military at all. Jamie. You don't think you don't think it is one that for the electric lines, do you? Not unless it's for that stupid chop tank shit they're putting in. That new fiber optic line for computers, but you got to be with chop tank to even get on it. Biggest regret. I'm going to hold that one to myself, because there is one that I could tell y'all, but yeah, it would be kind of personal. But biggest regret. I really don't have one other than what led to my divorce. That's a whole nother subject, a whole nother story for a whole nother time. Biggest pet peeve. My biggest pet peeve would be being somebody who is trying to sugarcoat stuff instead of being blunt and to the point. Yeah. Favorite color: black, red, purple, gold, silver, and teal. Favorite animal. I like zebras, but then again, I also like giraffes. So, and I like the mythical creatures as well. Favorite season. I have stuff I like about all the seasons, so I really don't have just a favorite season. Favorite holiday. That would be Easter. It would be Thanksgiving, Halloween, and Christmas. Favorite way to relax. Diamond painting and listening to music, or listening to some YouTube videos like a podcast. Favorite thing about yourself. I don't like anything about myself. Just me. It's just how I am. Favorite type of weather. Anything where it is above 60 degrees. Favorite thing to do on the weekends. Usually on the weekends, I catch up on back end work for my channel. I catch up on videos I may have missed through the week. I do some diamond painting or some other type of crafting, and just chill and relax. Your favorite childhood toy? Oh, and I can't get to him right now. I actually still have him. He was a lamp, and my dad had found at the trash transfer station, because they would sit good stuff off to the side when people would bring stuff up there, and anybody could take it. That's how we got a lot of our bikes growing up and a lot of things. And there was this little bear lamp, and when he stopped working, my mom took the base off of him, and he's a stuffed bear, took the lamp out and she sewed him up, and I actually still have him. And my dad found him for me when I was probably, I'd say 5, maybe 6 years old. And I just turned 45, so that's like 40. I've had that bear for like almost my whole life, and I still have him to this day. Favorite type of candy or dessert? Anything chocolate. Your favorite way to stay organized? This might sound strange, but I order the free priority shipping boxes from like USPS, and I use them to organize stuff. I actually have 3 boxes over here on my shelf that are holding all of my different canvas drills for my canvases. So I have a box that's 30 by 30s or smaller, 30 by 40s or bigger. No, 40 by 40s, and then I have one that is 40 by 40 or bigger. So that's holding my drills. And then I'll make other ones just to hold like stuff on my desk. I use, this was for my my high school class reunion, which, wow, can't believe was, that was our 25th. So I just use it to hold my pins. And I got a candle from Take 10 and Candle Emporium and Nix's Notions. It was for my birthday. This is the container the candle came in. I'm using it to hold my pins and my scissors and my X-Acto blade and that kind of stuff. So I will use things like that. These were wooden crates that we got in Programs to Go from our local library. And I just super painted them and super glued 6 of them together. And this holds my, whatever diamond paintings I'm working on. This holds the boxes that I got the drills. And I got to figure out which one is leaking into here. Okay, hold on. I'm glad I picked that up. And this holds some other things as well. Who is leaking in here? Ah, I see. I see. Now I gotta take all this out so I can get these drills out of here so I don't lose those. There we go. Now I'll get this stuff back where it goes. Give me one second, y'all. I'm glad I kind of that question came up and I was showing that, because that was just yeah, I needed to fix it. Okay, there we go. I don't know how that happened, how that came open. All right, there we go. So, and you know, that's how I keep those organized, things like that. So, motorcycles, Hell's Angels. I always take Hell's Angels when I see motorcycles. I don't know why. Okay, so your favorite social media platform. It would have to go YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, Twitter, Instagram. Oh, and Pinterest, actually. Because Pinterest is basically a social media platform where you can share things. Favorite thing to do with friends. I don't have any, so I really don't do anything with friends. Outside of YouTube, I don't have friends. I really don't. I mean, I have friends here on YouTube, but I mean, it's not like we can physically. This is talking about physically doing things together. So it's not like you actually can physically be together, because most of us don't even live on the same continent. So, your favorite type of art? If we are talking painting wise, I love Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh. I have always loved that painting. I like the Mona Lisa. Favorite childhood TV show? That would have been Sesame Street, Fraggle Rock, Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood, Reading Rainbow, and the Muppet Babies. Favorite thing to do outdoors? I like to do anything outdoors, actually, because I am a country girl. So being outside, just doing anything is fun. Favorite form of entertainment? I mostly stream the shows I watch either from a streaming app, or I watch stuff on YouTube or TikTok. Favorite thing to do in the morning? For me, get up and check all my emails, see what YouTube videos have been posted and go watch those. Favorite type of plant? I actually like the black rose. And there that chopper comes back. Oh, he's actually up higher this time. Yeah, it's actually up higher this time though. Oh crap. Oh, I just went out of those. That was the last question anyway. see what else have I got going on. Let's see. This is end story. Yeah, I have some ones in here. Not a lot, but we do. Let's see. So the rest of this week, I will be working on some different paintings. So I'll be working on this one again later this week. I don't need a play-by-play from her, and I swear to God, she gets on my nerves. Do what? You don't know who that was? That was Miss Ruby. But I know that's weird. The helicopter is so weird. But so getting back to what I was saying, um, I'll be working on this one, Tinkerbell, the Blue-Eyed Tiger, the Ship in a Bottle, and I may be doing an off-canvas project as well this week. Other than that, I can't. Yeah, Tammy, I don't know because there was um a prowler on the loose last night, not far from my house. Actually, really, truthfully, the vicinities that they said this person was in is not that far from where me and my mom live, but they could try all they want to come in here. They're going to go down with a fight. But I don't know. It's just weird. It's just the areas that they're flying in, though, it wouldn't be somewhere where someone would be hiding, though. It's not anywhere where they could really hide out and not be, seen by the general public in that area. So. But it is what it is. I'm wondering if it does have something to do with the electric company. They just got a different chopper flying. It's not the normal one that flies when they're checking the power lines. I don't know. I'll do some digging and try to find out later. I have some people I can put my feelers out to that might know what's going on. But it is what it is. So, but yeah. So those will be coming up this week. I hope to have some videos coming out this week. I just filmed one a little while ago. I need to upload and edit. And then I have a couple I can put out. I just got to edit them and then get them put out there. Let's see. I think I'll probably let this go to maybe the hour and a half mark. This is just a pop-up live today. I just figured since I was sitting here, I might as well. I've been MIA, so I just wanted to let people know I'm okay. Yeah, I went through a little battle of hell this week, or whatever you want to call it. But I'll be okay. I just can't believe that the person did what they did. I thought that they cared for me as much as I cared for them. I thought things were going good with us. You know, I mean, we only live 45 minutes away from each other, and he wanted to complain because how's this going to work? You don't drive, you know. I had ways of getting up there to where he was to make the commute for him to come get me shorter than, him coming all the way here. I could catch the commuter bus and meet him within 5 minutes of where he lives. But, it is what it is, So I will get over it. Yeah, it was heartbreaking, of course. Also pissed me off because he did it all via a text message, okay? He did not call. He did not say, hey, can we meet up and talk? He did it all via text message. Yeah. So there's that. So, yeah, my weekend, I wasn't even supposed to be here. So my whole weekend was screwed up. So I had made plans, then that happened, and I had to cancel all of that. And, but it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, but It just throws you for a loop because, you know, you think that person cares as much as you do for them, but, you know. And then to boot that, he was already having an issue with me wanting to, yeah, no, it wasn't just that. I mean, yeah, he text, everything was in a text message. Then he had an issue. He said, "I don't want you to cut your hair. I don't want you to dye your hair." I'm like, I always cut my hair this time of year. I always dye my hair this time of year. I dye my hair at least twice a year. And then it was like, I have a shirt, this shirt that's a tank top that says, "Meet me in the woods." And then I have one that says, "Looks like a lady, shoots like a boss." He didn't want me wearing those. He says, "You can't wear those out." You know, blah, blah. I don't even wear them outside the house. They're night shirts, so I don't even wear them outside the house, unless I'm in my front yard. You know, that's the only place I wear them. You know, it was starting to get, I was starting to see a few little signs, but, you know, I could deal with some of this stuff. But when he told me I couldn't cut or dye my hair, I was this close to right then telling him to kick rocks. And then that's when his next message came in saying, because of me not driving, he doesn't think it's going to work. You know, so there's that whole situation. So I was dealing with that over the weekend, well, that actually happened Tuesday night. Neighbors next door, little kids. I heard a kid crying. I'm like, wait a minute, where's their kid crying? I forgot the neighbors home with their little girl. So yeah, so that was Tuesday night, I believe. So I was dealing with that, and that, I think why I was so upset is because I was so mad about how he went about saying it. You know, he wasn't man enough to call me and tell me on the phone. He wasn't man enough to say, "Hey, let's meet up and chat about this." You know, not really controlling, Tammy. I mean, because I have been in I've been in that relationship, type of relationship before, so I know the signs there. It was more as if he wanted to change me. Not really control me, just change me. But see, this time of year, I cut my hair, because if not, I get bad migraines during the season. And I just dye my hair because I don't like seeing the gray hair. Okay. I've been dyeing my hair since I was 18, 19 years old. So, it's, you know, it's just something I do. Let's see. But I don't want to say it was controlling. It was more or less, I'm not saying that it wouldn't eventually develop to that, but at this point in the relationship, it was more or less he was trying to change me. And I'm the type, I am a country redneck. You don't try to tell us what to do or change us, because it will not fly. Yep, it will not fly. And then he, after that, after all, he said all that, and I'm like, okay. Yeah, I'm like, okay, that's just a dagger to the heart. Like that. And he says, oh, we can still be friends. You just literally ripped my heart out, threw it on the floor, did the tap dance, put it back in. You know, how can we be friends after that? Yeah, I don't see that. Yes, yeah, okay. Yeah, no. I mean, I know sometimes you can be friends with an ex, but this one, no. And I mean, he already knew the hell I had been through with my last ex, you know. So I mean, you're gonna go and do something like this. But anyway, it is what it is, I guess. But that's life, you know. Life hands you lemons. They tell you to do make lemonade. Somehow, in my situation, I'm not making lemonade. Somehow, I made vodka out of that shit. Actually, I can start to see SpongeBob coming out right here. It's so cute. Get off my canvas, you stupid ant. Oh my god, don't tell me y'all are out already. Oh, I can't stand ants. I missed a 6. How did I miss a 6? Probably go a few more minutes, y'all, and then I probably will jump off of here for today. Like I say, they just wanted to do a little pop-up live, just to let everybody know I'm okay and you know what's going on. And you know, that, you know, I'm okay, let's say, and it is what it is, y'all. Things happen in life. You know, I've come to the conclusion, y'all. I mean, my squares are straighter than my circles, but my rounds. But if I don't get these things perfectly straight, you know, I'm not worried. Because nothing is perfect. I gotta see if I pushed it. My mermaids of magic. Um, Progress or not, I can't remember. I don't know. I may start doing Sunday pop-ups. Hey, come back here. Let me have the four-wheelers. I could go have some fun with the four-wheeler. But yeah, I may start doing some pop-up lives on Sundays, and just to check in. I don't know yet, but I'm going to try to find more fun facts, maybe, and doing videos and stuff, or answer questions. And I thought I had a number 10. I just didn't. I know I'd seen it, but I couldn't figure out what it was. Did anybody else do that? If they see one they missed, you have to actually go and put that drill in right then and there. and then continue what you were doing. This is the percent. I don't know if it's just my OCD brain or what, but if I see one that I have missed, I have to go ahead and find that container of color and go ahead and fix it right then and there. I cannot go on with, without it being fixed. I guess it's just one of them situations. But I hope to be able to learn to. I mean, when I was doing the little owls, I was able to multi-place. But I guess I'm just a little on the fence. Well, I won't forget where it is. It's not the point of that. It's because you'll see once you get all your colors done, you'll see you have one missing or whatever. But it's just, it irks my nerves to know that I missed one, and or whatever, and I have to just go back and fix it. I also have this thing where if I start a section on canvas or on camera, I try to finish that section while I'm on cam, to make it, because then it makes me feel like I completed something, even though I'll I would finish it off cam, but I still like to finish it in the let's see if I can actually, this is the 4-placer. See if I can, well, I only got 3 that time, but there will. Okay, that was my fault. I didn't put them down. Oh no, maybe it is a 3-placer on here. Why was I thinking this was my 4-placer? This is my 3-placer. I was thinking I was using the 4-placer. Because I guess I'm so used to using a 4-placer. Hey, Steph Sissy. What you say? It was time for change, sis. Same with me. And no, it's not the dollar store hair dye, sis. We didn't go the Dollar Tree route this time. I don't know why it still looks like I have hair dye on my skin right here. It does. It looks like I still got hair dye on my skin right here, and I know it don't. I just don't understand why it looks shadowy like that. I don't know. Yeah, Mom cut it and dyed it for me yesterday. It was time for a change. Well, they didn't actually have my amethyst chrome, so I had to go with burgundy. I mean, it's the same hair dye I use, but yeah, I know, right? I'll never do that again. I'm not saying that that hair color is not pretty, because that hair color is beautiful. The color I picked was beautiful. It just made my hair not grow. And thank God that I had put it on my hair while my hair was still really long. So when Mom cut my hair, it was, you know, I didn't have to totally shave my whole head just to get my hair to grow back. I mean, because the amount of hair that had grown, I mean, my hair grew a little, but it didn't grow like it should have. You know. Yeah, well, it doesn't really stop the growth. It just really slows your hair growth down. Um, because normally you know, within 6 months, my hair would have normally grown a good bit out a good bit. But with that, you know, it hardly grew. I mean, at all. So it really minimizes your hair growth. Now, I'm not saying it does that to everybody though, but 9/10 of the people that I know that have bought it from there, that's what's happened. You know, there may be that 1% out there that can use it, you know? But I am not in that percent. No, we're not real sissies, Tammy. We're just very, very close friends on here. Believe me, we've both been through some crap on here. With the, you know, let's just say that there was someone on here that actually tried to break mine and her friendship up because they were jealous. I didn't want to be in their freaking lives, or you know, and not be able to do my channel. I probably could have been monetized a long time ago on my channel if it wasn't for that, sis. You know that? If it wasn't for that whole debacle and um the whole debacle with CJ and what's her face? Yeah, I probably could have been monetized a long time ago. But that's okay. That's quite okay. Since I've been monetized, I have made about $8 though. Well, that was for January, but that was also because the that wasn't a whole month either, so that I had been monetized. that I got that little bit of money from. But, you know, I have to have $100 to cash out. And I'll look at it this way. I might be, you know, earning chump change, you know, here and there. But that chump change will eventually add up and I'll be able to cash that out. You know, because I knew going into it, it would not be, I was going to make buku bucks right off the bat. I knew that. I knew I'd probably only make a couple dollars here or there, you know. But I mean, I'm not changing the way I run my channel. I may change how content and stuff on my channel. Now that's a different story. But my channel still runs the same way that's been run even before I was monetized, you know. And yeah, okay, I can get super chats. You know, I can get super stickers. I have memberships. You know, if anybody, but I'm also one, I'm not like some of these big time YouTubers out there that are always wanting super chats, always wanting super stickers, wanting people to join their memberships. I'm not going to sit there and ask for that. If somebody wants to join my members, that's out of the kindness of their heart. They want to give me a super chat, that's the kindness of their heart. If they want to give me a super sticker, that's out of the kindness of their heart. If they want to donate to my Cash.App, that's out of the kindness of their heart. But I'm not going to sit here and, in a live stream and beg people. I've seen that in other live streams, in other communities, not in the diamond world or any of the arts and crafts communities. But I have seen that in a couple other communities. And it's like, oh, if you want to shout out, you gotta donate, No, you don't. If someone asks me a question, I'm going to shout them out. If they leave a question on my community tab for me to answer in my live stream, yeah, I'm going to shout them out. They don't need to donate to me. It's sad. It's sad that there are those people out there in the YouTube world that are money hungry crazy. They think that this is a get rich quick scheme. Yeah, there are some niches here on YouTube that you can make buku money. There are some people that are able to quit their 9-to-5 job and make a living off of what they do on YouTube. But that's not all niches, And I'm like, to me, hey, if YouTube wants to pay me to let them run ads on my videos, go for it. Go for it. I mean, it's just like I have a game on my my phone that every time I play it and I rank up and everything, I'm earning these tokens that eventually I can turn in for PayPal, Cash, or Amazon gift cards or Walmart gift cards. Mom does the same thing with Bing. She earns rewards every day with her Bing, and eventually she could turn them in for some kind of gift cards or whatever. She keeps forgetting that she needs to come do mine so she can earn double the points. But you've got those people out there that soon as you step foot in their chat, they totally will not say nothing to you, or they'll totally almost ignore you pretty much. Unless they're only shouting out or answering questions to the people who super chat them those questions or super chat them those messages. I'm like, that to me, that seems like a form of extortion. To me, that does. It seems like a form of extortion. And then you got the ones that people super chat them just because they're that this one's fighting with that one, and they'll super chat them. Oh, I'm on team with so and so, or I'm on this is blah blah blah. Like, really? It's sad. It's really sad. I'm like, it'll add up eventually, and we'll use it for whatever we need. I'm actually seeing SpongeBob's his little pants are coming out here in this section. So. But I do think that when I get up here to his face, I think I'm gonna do his teeth and with white ABs, the 5200s. And I may do 5200s in his eyes as well. And I might do them in Sandy's eyes and teeth as well. And then I know I want to put some 3607. I'm not sure if I have an AB. I have to look. 3607 and 55, 53. So those are the two pinky colors. Because I do want to replace in the jellyfish as well. And in Gary, I may put Gary's shell because Gary's shell's pinks. I might put some little highlights of ABs in those as well. All right, so number 16 is that funky circle with the line through it. Actually, I think this was this. I had that symbol in another painting, and I believe it was the same exact color. But yeah. That's why I left like the coin community, because there was so much drama over people. They would do these games, and they would actually have if you every so many games they would throw a free one in there and anybody could play. But it seemed like it got to the point over there that I would come in, I'd say hi to the host and everything, and I noticed after a while nobody would say anything to me. It's like, and then I typed to someone on Facebook, I'm like, I'm in the chat, does anybody see my messages? And she's like, no. So I think I was low-key blocked over there by the host and all that, or one of the mods, and everything, Oh yeah, I have too, Tammy. I've unsubbed from a lot of different channels because I don't like the way they took their channel. And that's like another thing. A lot of times, a lot of these people, when they get monetized, they like let the power. It's like they got power to their head or something. Because they totally get entitled, and or they'll change their channel and change it in a way that I don't think it's a good way, So I just distance myself from them, But I have too. I've unsubscribed from a lot of channels. And they were channels that I was, before I ever come into the craft world. So so I guess it was time to get rid of old baggage, as they say. But it's sad though that they forget who helped get them to where they are. They forget that it was their viewers. That yeah, you made the content, okay, but it was your viewers watching your content. And yeah, I know it is. It really is. But you have that in all the communities, though, Tammy. You have drama in all of them. There's always going to be some type of drama, but some of it is more excessive than others. Especially these ones that they'll use StreamYards or Restream or one of them, and you've got people sitting there arguing with each other. Just sitting there back and forth arguing, and fighting and all this stuff. And I'm like, yeah, no, that's not what I came here to watch. I come here to watch, it's something educational, or learn how to do a certain technique with something, or there's movies I'll watch on here. Like, I didn't come here to watch drama. If I want to watch drama, I'll just watch Young and the Restless or Bold and the Beautiful. That's enough drama for me. And that's actually interesting drama, though. Only a soap opera fan would understand that. But, yeah. Or someone who likes those type of shows, type of drama, those type of TV shows. But I'm like, heck, or I'd go sit at, we have a local restaurant here, or a little mom and pop, like, little soda shop, like restaurant. It's called Gordon's. I'll just go sit there if I want to hear drama. Because believe me, you'll know everybody's business by the end of the day sitting in there. You'll even know something about yourself that you didn't even know was happening. Yeah, it is. And it's sad, though, that you get into liking, and then when you got one creator that tries to pit their followers against somebody else, because okay, this happened in the lawn care community. Actually, there was someone who wound up having an issue with another creator, and they went around bad mouthing the other creator and turning that creator's followers on that said creator. And that creator wound up losing a lot of subscribers because of it. All over something that was not even true. It was all over a rumor. And I'm like, wow. I'm like, just because you're not friends with this one, so that means I can't be friends with that one? And you at the same time? Ambo. But yeah, it's like, just because this one doesn't like this one, and it's like Mama Tot on TikTok was talking about, there are these two stores in Mississippi, and they're right across the street from each other, and just because the one started selling these hats that, hey, Boss Andrew, they, that the other store had sold for, the one store was bad mouthing the other store, and they were body shaming people, and they were making their employees, it was mandatory for the employees to show up to the owner's child's birthday party. Yeah. If you didn't show up, you got fired. I'm like, what the crap? I'm like, yeah, okay, no. I'm not, And then when you said, when you did show up to the birthday party, you had to actually like serve people and all that. You weren't just showing up to, be there. You are actually showing up to work the party. I'm like, yeah, no, that's not my job description. I seen that Mama Tot was talking about that the other day. Or I think it was Mama Tot. Might have been somebody else. How are you, Boss Andrew? But yeah, you're right, Tammy. It's sad that that stuff happens, but you know that's what the block and the delete button's for too. You know, and that's like, oh my god, I went somewhere and the person was basically, they weren't saying, hey, if you like my channel, subscribe, give it a like, give it a thumbs up. They were almost pretty much demanding you give them a thumbs up, you like their channel, you share their channel, and you comment on something on their channel. I'm like, yeah, no. When I go to someone's channel, I watch at least 4 or 5 videos to see if I'm going to even like their content, because I might not like all their content. I had someone that used to come to my channel just to watch my Redneck Word of the Day videos. I mean, I don't do those anymore, but that's the only video they came to watch. So I didn't expect them to subscribe to my channel. I mean, they'd like my videos, they'd comment on it, but I weren't expecting them to subscribe to it if that's the only video they were coming to watch. I mean, that was like a once a week video. And but this person was pretty much almost demanding you. The way it was coming off to me, it was sounding like you have to do this, you have to, I'm like, no, I'm like, that's just poor taste. That's running your brand into a hole. Because like I say, your channel name is your brand, and the way you promote yourself and, in a live or in a video reflects on your brand, so yay. Got SpongeBob, almost got SpongeBob's, half of SpongeBob's pants done, or 3/4 of them done. I don't know. Okay, I think his pants go to about right there. But yeah, so I'm like, that was the last time I watched them. Oh, I know where you're coming from on, yeah, I know that. I'm not going to say anything about, but I know the situation on that one. Yeah, that, I thought, my points with that whole situation, Tammy, more than one person can make the same product. It's all how you market it, right? That's like, this came from Axe and Iron, okay? Someone, how many pin turners are there out there? You don't see them fighting each other, do you? Because everyone does their product in their own unique way. You know, and that's like, same thing with polymer clay artists, same thing with resin artists. You know, everyone does their product in a unique way. Oh, blow it at your butt, bro. Hi, bro. Huggies. Love you. But yeah, and the same thing with the whole scents. Okay, you can buy them wholesale. Okay, because you got candle suppliers and you've got soap makers and everything to buy the different scents. Yeah, right. I know. And this SpongeBob painting I'm working on right now, I got from One Day Savings, right? But I believe it was, I want to say I seen it on FG Normal, and I want to say I seen it on DP Clubs. Shut up, bro. You're a nut. Anyway, what are you up to? But yeah, so that, I mean, it's just wow. I'm like, I was like that too. I'm like on that whole fence, and I mean, and then wanting to say, you know, this one saying that that's their scent, you know, that you can't use that. I'm like, okay, this is from Take 10, and this smells so damn good. Oh my god, this is her birthday cake. You know, happy decadent birthday cake is what it's called. I could go online to any place that sells the scents for candles or soap making. Buy the same scent, make a product, but it doesn't mean it's going to be the same as hers. I mean, there are tons of candle makers on them out there. You know, there are tons of wax melts that make people like wax melts and soaps and all that stuff. And I'm like, oh my god! And even putties. How many companies make the putties? This is from Randa's Crafty Corner. This is her. I just put it in this, you know. And then I got Crashly's Ribbon Stick It, and of course I have a sample of Mary Mud, Unicorn Farts. You know, and then of course I have this wax. Was in a kit that Tima gave me. You know, and then I have, you know, Randa's Hard and Sticky Wax. I actually, in here, I have 2 plates of Diamond Art Club wax that came with my Diamond Art Club that I was gifted. You know, I have the plain wax that normal wax that comes with stuff. I mean, there are tons of putties and waxes you can buy out there. There's patty wax, and, you know, everybody makes their product in their own unique way. Oh yeah. You know, and that's like you've got Bath and Body Works, right? Look at all the beautiful smells and scents that they sell. Then you've got Victoria, you know, not Victoria. Then you've got like Sephora and places like that sell delicious. You know, you've got all these companies out here that sell different stuff. Hey, Nene, Dimo, Nene, Sissy. You know, and I'm like, the world is big enough for everybody. Sell their products. You know, people are going to have their own opinions and use what they want. Yeah, you're going to buy what you like. You know, that's like, I like Mary Mud. I like Ribbon Stick It. You know, and I like Randa's Putty. You know, that's 3 different companies right there. You know, and I haven't been able to place my order yet, but I want to get some from NYX, you know? And And that's the same thing like with diamond painting trays. Look at all the companies that do the diamond painting trays, you know, but you don't see them butting heads and stuff. It's just, you got these ones out there out in the whole, if you watched some of that too, I think some of that was, you know, if you realize it wasn't voiced by one said creator on one side, you know. But I tend to just stay away from that. I mean, I watched both sides of it, and I think, you know, it was just shitty the way it went down. Yeah, and I really, you know, I don't call it copying either. I really don't call that copying, because she, you know, she formulated hers one way and the other one formulated theirs. Okay. It all comes down to the packaging. And like you say, it comes down to what people like. People are going to buy what they like. So there are people out there that may buy both, from both of them. Then there are people out there may buy from one, some may buy from the other. Either way, they're both still making money. You know, I'm like, you know, but then, you know, I'm also thinking that with it, you know, like I say, you know, we're going to buy what we like, you know, and Tammy, I've been buying the unicorn fart smell for years. Okay, my oldest niece is 21. I bought her a unicorn farts bath bomb when she was 4. Okay, so their unicorn fart smell has been around forever. Then you got monkey fart. Oh my god, monkey fart smells so good too. You know, I'm like, anybody can go and buy them scents. You can go to any candle supplier, wholesale supplier that sells candles, for scents for candles, soaps, you know, all that kind of stuff. Yeah, I really think it did. I really think it did. Now me, you know, I'm not split either way. I'm like, I feel that both of them should be able to do it the way they want, you know, sell their product and go from there. But yeah, it has caused a rift. It really has. And the whole way it went down, I don't think it should have went down that way. It should have just been a conversation between the two said business owners and let them work it out that way. It should not have been brought the way it was brought. I think it shouldn't have been brought the way it was brought. I really don't. I think it should have been a private conversation between the two said business owners and nobody else. Because at the end of the day, it's, you know, it's their business. You know, they're the ones selling the product, not everybody else that was involved. But, you know, that's, but like you say, you're gonna have that in, you're just gonna have that in general on any social media platform. There's always going to be some form of drama or backstabbing, you know, or you can't be friends with this one because I'm not friends with this one type deal. I went through that on another chat program. Oh my God. Bro, are you still here, butthead asshole munch bucket? He's probably lurking in the background, laughing at me. But we went through, me and him, Ron, you know, the one that was just in here, Ron, we went through that on another chat program. People would be fighting with this one or that one. You couldn't be friends with this one or that one because this one didn't like that one. It's like, oh my God. It's like the biggest game of kindergarten, Riri kindergarten games there ever was. Yeah, yeah. It's sad that that happens like that though. You know, and like I say, it happens on all social media though. You know, and it is. It's sad that, you know, stuff like that happens, and then it does make you lose respect for certain people. You know, because of the way they act and the way, you know, the way they handle things, or um, you know. Yeah, it's sad. I mean, I've been through that a lot on different social media programs. You know, and like I say, because on this other program I used to be on, just because said person was fighting with other said person, I was, you know, oh, you can't be friends with that person because we're not friends with them this week. You know, or you know, we better not catch you in their chat room or you'll be banned from ours. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. You know, I am free, white, and over 21. I can be friends with whoever the hell I want. But, you know, it was like those kindergarten Riri games. You know, oh, you know, you got cooties. We ain't going to play with you. I'm like, yeah, okay, whatever. I form my own opinions and I am friends with whoever I want. And just because you don't like said person doesn't mean that I have anything wrong with that person. You know. Yeah, I do too, Tammy. And yeah, it does. Life does have, you know, its drama. But it all depends, you know, yeah, you're gonna have these bumps and hiccups and all in the road, but it's all how you handle them too. You know, it's all how you handle things. You know, a lot of people get mad and blow their top and you know, rant, rave, and carry on about it. and others handle it with like you say, with grace, and they just knock it to, hey, I just got knocked back a couple steps. I need to just pick myself up, dust myself off, and go at it again, go at it a different way. So, but yeah, there are ways to handle things, and there's ways not to handle things. And yeah, but you got that it happens like say every day, some sort of drama. And I just usually sit back with a snack and watch it go down. um just to see how things play out. But yeah. But yeah, it's been going. Drama has been on this channel for, well, not my channel, but on YouTube. Why am I calling YouTube a channel? Drama's been on YouTube forever. It's just all how it's handled, and some of it just blows up more than other, you know. But like I say, it all depends on, how the person handles it, is if it's going to be a big riff or not. But, how did I miss that whole section? But, like I say, it is what it is. And, a lot of times we just, go with the flow, and then it eventually blows over like a storm. I think I only seen one of these out there. But it's only one number 19 in this section. Ooh, this blue is so pretty. It's 964. Oh my god, that is so pretty. That is really, really pretty blue. It almost, to me, is a really, really light turquoise. But you know, the whole thing with the drama, though, it reminds me, is like when you turn on the news, there's always, you know, something bad in the news. Drama is like that, you know. It's like you turn it on, and it just automatically shows up, you know. Like say, I just tend to stay away from it. I don't even acknowledge it. I mean, I'll watch it, you know, whatever, but I don't engage and acknowledge it, because then that's when people try to pull you in and stuff, you know, try to get you to pick sides and all that. And you know, and I'm not picking a side, you know. Here's what it is. I mean, heck, I have enough drama in my real life, so why do I need more? Jeez, how did I miss so many Z's? You need a nap. Yeah, I hear you there. My issue is that I can only sit for so long sometimes in my chair, so um, sometimes I have to stop and go do something else and then come back. But I'm trying to get this section finished. So I got seen somebody, they were showing how they hide the gaps with their squares. They were rubbing mica powder into the sections, like where they had all, you know, there was a section of whites where you could see the gapping, because they say from a distance you don't see the gapping on the dark colors. But they were rubbing mica powder into it. And I'm like, yeah, no, I'm not going to sit there rubbing mica powder on my diamond painting. I mean, yeah, I know you can wipe it off to the stones, but I'm not going to waste my mica powder doing that. Mica powder's not cheap. Believe me, I know mica powder's not cheap. I have over 100 little containers of mica powder, and yeah, it's not cheap. You know, I'm like, maybe but I don't see, why hide your gap? I mean, it just shows the way you lay your drills. Everybody lays their drills a little bit differently than each other. It don't matter if they're rounds or squares. Everybody lays them differently. There are some people that, can lay them perfectly straight. And then there's some of us that we try to lay them straight, but they don't, hey, it's straight enough for me. But then I'm tempted to get one. There's that ruler thing you can get that you can lay down that helps you keep your drills straight when you're placing them. I've been so tempted to get one just to see if they really, if you could see a difference, or not. I was tight. And then there's the whole, oh my God, this woman, I can't even remember how I found the video or even who posted it or whatever. She said that the reason that it's your fault that you don't the drills don't lay straight. Okay. She said it's the person's laying the drills' fault. I'm like, no, it's not. Yeah, I know. I've seen him do it on round, but this lady was doing it on a square. And I'm like, I know that people do it on rounds because it does. It looks good on a round. And I wouldn't mind on a round, doing the shimmery kind of white on a round, but on a square, I mean, I didn't see a difference. Yeah, from a distance you can't. And that's so weird how that when you're up close on one of these paintings, how it looks so pixelated or, you can't, weird to you, but when you step back, you can see the detail. It is so, and especially sometimes when you're looking at the color that they're putting in a certain area that's charted for that area, you're like, oh, okay, that doesn't, look great, but when you step back, you couldn't really tell, like in my John Wayne, that he had weird colors in areas, like he had purple in his one of his hats, and on my John Wayne. But when you step back, you don't see it that way. You see a pretty picture, And yeah, I know the bigger you go with the canvas, the better the rendering of the art and the better your design is. And then some people were saying that squares give a better rendering look than rounds, and I'm like, that's all a matter of opinion on some things. Yeah, there are some things that are controversial, yeah. But this woman was trying to say though that that it's not the drill maker's fault or the canvas or whatever, blah blah blah, that drill, you can't lay drills straight. It's your fault. You're the one not laying them straight. But like I've always heard, you could have there could be 5 or 6 drills in here that are different size than the rest. And I don't realize it. And when I lay it down, it's going to offset my drills a little bit. Same thing with a round. You know, you can have drills, some be bigger, some be smaller than others. And then, of course, that's going to you know, affect the way they lay. But she was going off as if it was, you know, the person that's putting them down's fault. That's what I'm thinking, because I haven't had an issue. I did my squares, you know, on my owls. I had maybe, I could see a little gapping, nothing bad. You know, I could see a little gapping, but it's the same thing with rounds. You know, I mean, you could see sometimes rounds, you have some that maybe not, you can tell that the one beside it is a little bit smaller or a little bit bigger, you know. But you just I just usually pluck those off and find one that fits, you know. But I'm like, how are you going to blame, you know, saying that the person putting the drills down is to blame for them not being straight when there are so many other factors, you know, that could be at play. I was like, wow. You know, you could have a bad drill, you know, or, you know, you could have a drill that's got a little bit of edging still left on it, you know. And I seen a woman actually, her square, she had some square drills that had still had some well, edging on them and stuff. She's sitting there with a pair of tweezers holding the drill and using a pair of toenail clippers clipping the excess off the edge. I'm like, that was a little, you know, I'm not going to go that far. I feel like that's just a little too much work. I'll just chalk that up to a trash drill. I'm like, I'm not going to sit there with a pair of tweezers and a pair of fingernail clippers and cut the flash. Well, I call it flashing, but because of what it reminds me of. And I'm not going to sit there cutting that off at the edge of a drill. It's about the size of I don't know what. I think squares are 2.5 millimeter. I can't remember if it's which one. I know rounds are bigger than squares. I know that. But I can't remember the exact measurements. Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. Same. Yeah. That's the thing. You can buy, like say, you can buy from two different companies and they both have issues. You can buy from a major name brand company and have issues, or you can buy, like say, from the budget friendly and still have issues. Yeah. Because what everybody doesn't realize is the machinery that makes the drills is mostly in China. I don't think they have any of the machinery that makes the drills here in the States. Because diamond painting originated in China. And then it migrated to other countries. Yeah, I've heard people say they do that too, and I'm like, with a emery board. I'm like, yeah, no. So that's what I have done so far. And you can see SpongeBob's coming out really cute so far. But yeah, that's a little too much work for me. I mean, because these things are so tiny. I'm like, yeah, no. Yeah. That's just too much work. 26. That is just too much work. I mean, I'll just chalk it up to be a little trash drill and just, you know, because they normally give you more drills than you need anyway. I think I only had one painting that I ran out of a drill, but I had another color that fit perfectly in the area I needed to put it. And it actually, the color I swapped it with I thought worked better in the area that I had to fill in anyway. But yeah, I'm like, no, but yeah, I'm not gonna. Now, I mean, I guess if I needed to, oh shoot, I actually wrote drills. At least they didn't go on the canvas. Oh, but yeah, I guess if I had to and I needed to take, you know, I needed the drills, then I guess if push come to shove, I would. But you know, that's just a lot of work. That's just way, way too much work for me. You know, I would love to see how the drills are made, you know. I would like to see, you know, you cannot, I've looked, I've tried to find video of how the drills are actually made, and I can't find it nowhere. There's nowhere you can find how it's made. Let's go with it. I'm going to go ahead and go finish these smaller numbers out, and then I'll go with these two. Because those are the ones that have more of the number out there. Sometimes I'll do that. I'll do something, I'll do all the, you know, something that doesn't have a lot of that on the canvas. And then I'll do the big color block areas. Or sometimes I do all the color block areas in a section, and then I'll do the confetti. But see, it doesn't bug me. I don't mind confetti and I don't mind color blocking. I know there's some people out there that they love confetti and some that love the color blocking, you know. And I'm at the point, I like both rounds and squares. I know there's people out there that like one or the other. You know. And that's another thing. Oh my God, people try. I've seen that on here too, on communities. You know, they try to push what they like on someone. You know that, oh, because they don't like this, or this, you shouldn't like this, or this. And I'm like, I'm gonna like what I like. You know. That was a dark color. Oh, that was 26. So I gotta finish the 2, switch to number 20. Ooh, 30 is pretty too. 30 is a tealy blue. All right, so I'll do the arrows because it's less of the arrows than it is the which is number 27. I'll just use on this. It's less of the arrow than. Ooh, that's a pretty green. That is a pretty green, or yellowish green. That makes it look like all that this would glow in the dark. It's like that neon greeny color. But geez, where's all the traffic going into town for today? No, there's nothing going on today in town. It's actually coming out cute. But yeah, it is what it is, you know. Oh shoot, how did I miss those two? Number 15. Probably gonna go a few more minutes. I don't know. I may finish this on camera. I don't know. I try to do at least a minimal of 2 hours with my live streaming. You know, I just figure it keeps me in the algorithm. Pretty good. And that's the key with YouTube. It's, you know, being able to get yourself pushed out in the algorithm. Yeah, I'm going to probably get ready to jump out of here myself, Tammy. And probably just finish this up off cam. And then I'll probably be live well, yeah, I should be live tomorrow. If not, I'll be live on Tuesday. But I believe I have a live set for every day this week. So I'm just going to go ahead and run this out to the 3-hour mark and then jump off there. Yeah, you should get a notification if YouTube is working correctly. I have people that been OG Mutt Squad, and they still don't get the notifications half the time. So it all depends on if YouTube wants to work, right? You too, Tammy. I'm thinking this is SpongeBob's hand. Huh? I was starting to see this starting to look like. Yeah, because I believe so. It's supposed to look like SpongeBob's holding a selfie stick, I guess. Yeah, that's cute. That's looking cute. You gotta be freaking kidding me. I just put all those on the wrong spot. It's easy to move most of them though. I guess this is what I get for not paying attention. Better. At least it's an easy move, though. Watch out. Yeah, I'm glad I'm good with tweezers and removing them. Now I think I'm actually getting good at putting them down too. Maybe it was a good thing that this happened because it actually is teaching me village rules with my tweezers. Oh. Alright guys, that's where I'm going to end. I'm going to finish this off cam. I'll catch everyone later.